Imagine stepping into a courtroom where logic bends, the truth hides behind laughter, and justice wears a crooked smile. This is the world we're entering today as we delve into the tumultuous trial of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, a case that captivated the public, sparked countless debates, and revealed a side of celebrity life that many prefer to keep behind closed doors. As the curtains lifted on this infamous courtroom drama, the world watched with bated breath. We are not just observing a trial, we are peeling back the curtain on a story so bizarre it could only happen in real life. The courtroom became a stage, showcasing the complexities of human relationships intertwined with fame, fortune, and the very definition of truth. The trial itself was a high-profile defamation case that began in April 2022, stemming from an op-ed written by Amber Heard in the Washington Post. In that piece, she described herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse, without naming Depp. However, Depp, feeling that his reputation was tarnished by the implications of her words, sought $50 million in damages. What followed was a complex legal battle that highlighted not only their tumultuous relationship, but also brought to light issues surrounding domestic violence, mental health, and media influence. As the trial unfolded, both parties presented their narratives, each seeking to sway public opinion and the jury with their version of events. Depp's team painted a picture of a man wronged, a victim of false accusations and a smear campaign. They argued that Heard's claims were part of a calculated effort to advance her career and defame Depp, who had already been one of Hollywood's biggest stars. The defense aimed to show that Depp was not the monster he was portrayed to be, but rather a victim of a toxic relationship. Conversely, Heard's side portrayed her as a woman trapped in an abusive marriage, suggesting that Depp's behavior was erratic and violent. They presented evidence of alleged physical abuse, emotional manipulation, and substance issues, arguing that Heard was speaking her truth despite the fallout. The courtroom became a battleground where personal stories clashed with public personas and the line between victim and perpetrator blurred. The media frenzy surrounding the case was unlike anything seen in recent years. Every day, news outlets, social media platforms, and fans dissected the trial, turning it into a spectacle. Clips of the courtroom became viral sensations, with moments of levity interspersed between serious testimonies. Depp's sometimes whimsical demeanor during the proceedings led some to question the seriousness of the situation, while others pointed out the gravity of the allegations being thrown around. As the days turned into weeks, testimonies revealed deeply personal accounts of their life together. Friends, family members, and former employees took the stand, each adding layers to the story. Some corroborated Depp's claims of abuse, while others spoke to Heard's behavior during their relationship. The courtroom was filled with emotional revelations, accusations, and even moments of laughter, creating a bizarre juxtaposition that echoed the complexities of their relationship. One of the most talked about aspects of the trial was the audio recordings played in court. These recordings offered chilling glimpses into their tumultuous exchanges, showcasing both anger and vulnerability. In one clip, Depp can be heard asking Heard why she was provoking him, while in another, Heard admits to hitting him, albeit downplaying it as a mere slap. These recordings became pivotal pieces of evidence, leaving the jury and the public grappling with the nuances of their interactions. Moreover, the trial highlighted the role of social media in shaping public perception. Supporters of Depp rallied behind him, sharing memes and hashtags that painted him as a victim. Conversely, Heard faced intense backlash online, with many calling for accountability and labeling her a liar. This digital war shifted the narrative, as the public opinion seemed to sway with each day of testimony. Beyond the sensationalism, the trial forced a conversation about domestic violence and how it is perceived within society. Traditionally, discussions around abuse often skew towards the narrative of women as victims, while men are seen as perpetrators. However, Depp's case challenged those norms, complicating the discourse around gender and abuse. The trial made it clear that domestic violence can affect anyone, regardless of gender, and that the reality of abusive relationships is rarely black and white. Furthermore, the trial also underscored the complexities of mental health in high-stress situations. Both Depp and Heard have spoken about their struggles with mental health, including substance abuse issues. The pressures of fame combined with personal turmoil can lead to volatile situations. Their testimonies revealed not only the pain of their individual experiences, but also the struggle of navigating a relationship under the public eye, where every action is scrutinized and judged. The courtroom drama also brought to light the often unseen impact of celebrity culture on personal relationships. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood can create a facade, masking the struggles that individuals face behind closed doors. As the trial progressed, it became evident that fame could distort perceptions of reality, leading to a disconnect between how individuals perceive themselves and how they are perceived by the public. As the trial drew to a close, the jury deliberated over the evidence presented, weighing the narratives of both parties. In the end, the verdict was delivered in June 2022, with Depp being awarded $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages, later reduced to $350,000 due to Virginia's statutory cap. Heard, on the other hand, won $2 million in compensatory damages for her counterclaim against Depp. The jury's decision sparked widespread reaction, with supporters of both parties celebrating or lamenting the outcome. The aftershocks of the trial rippled through the media and the public consciousness, igniting discussions about the implications of the verdict. Many questioned the fairness of the trial, while others celebrated it as a victory for victims of false allegations. The case also raised concerns about the future of both Depp and Heard in the industry. While Depp faced professional setbacks, Heard's future projects came under scrutiny, with many calling for boycotts. In the wake of the trial, both parties have continued to navigate the fallout. Depp has been vocal about his desire to move forward and rebuild his career, while Heard has faced ongoing criticism and scrutiny. The trial has left an indelible mark on both their lives, serving as a cautionary tale about the complexities of love, fame, and the search for truth. As we reflect on the revelations from Johnny Depp's trial, it becomes clear that this was more than just a legal battle. It was a window into the realities of relationships shrouded in secrecy. It showcased the challenges of navigating personal trauma, public perception, and the harsh light of scrutiny. The courtroom, once a place for seeking justice, transformed into a stage for the messy, often painful truths of two lives intertwined. Ultimately, the trial serves as a reminder that behind closed doors, reality is often stranger than fiction. The complexities of human relationships, the impact of fame, and the nuances of truth and perception are themes that resonate far beyond the courtroom. It invites us to reconsider how we view the stories of others, especially those embroiled in the chaos of public life. As we close this chapter, we are left to ponder what really happens behind closed doors, what truths remain hidden, and how do they shape our understanding of love, loss, and justice. The Depp Heard trial may have concluded, but the conversations it sparked will continue to echo in the annals of public discourse. The truth may be elusive, but the quest for understanding, compassion, and justice remains ever present.